Hello. In this video, I will show you how to move your mouse with autohotkey. So in this video, in this side here, in this right side, I will explain what's mean the coordinates and what's mean the relative movement, relative mouse movement, and other things. Okay. So and here I will show you how to write your code. Okay. So let's create other hotkey file. So let's name it mouseMove. So name it whatever you want. Uh, so let's start our program. So here, what I want to do at first, I want to create a hotkey A. Okay. Excuse me. Return. So that's mean just to, so when I press A, I move the mouse. Okay, just to see a lot of examples. Okay, so let's write our function name. So mouse move. It's so simple. Okay, so let's now, so we want to move our mouse to such coordinates. Okay. So let's say, for example, to 0, 0. So let's just, so I start my program. So let's now I press A, so the mouse moves to the place with coordinates 0, 0. So let me just explain what's mean the coordinates. Okay. So your screen, so in your screen, so if that's your screen here, so a screen, so in your screen you have a lot of pixels. Okay, so a pixel is a square. Okay, so let's just design that here. So each pixel has coordinates. Okay, so that's the x's and that's the y's. So that the x's start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on until your screen dimension. Okay, for example, in my computer here, uh, so let's just see my screen resolution. No, excuse me. So here I have, that's mean I have 1366 as x coordinates and 768 as y coordinates. Okay, the y also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So that's just an example. If I want to move my mouse, for example, if I write here, if I write for example 5 and here 6, so what's that mean? That means that when I ran, I press A, that's mean 5, 6, that's mean that I say that I want to move my mouse to, so that's 5 here, 5, and that's 6, 6 is here. Okay, that means that I want to move my mouse to this pixel here, to this pixel. Okay, if I want to move from to 5, 1, that's mean I want to move my mouse to this pixel here. That's 5 for x and 1. The first here is x and that's for y. Okay, so let's now, when you move your mouse, you can specify the speed of the mouse movement. Okay. So before I talk about the mouse movement speed, I just want to tell you that I have created a tutorial how to code your keylogger with autohotkey. So you can create your own keylogger with autohotkey. If you want to see my tutorial, you can find the link below in the description. Okay, so let's now see the speed. So the speed can vary between 0 and 100. Okay, so 0 is the most speed. Okay, so that's the default value. So let's press A. So that's the speed, the most speed movement. If I will write 100, that means the slowest movement. Okay. Let's see an example. So I press A. So it moves slowly. Okay. You can, for example, write 23, for example. Okay. 23 as a speed, movement speed. So now let's talk about the relativity. What means the relative movement? So here when I say that I want to if I want to move to 5-1, I move to the pixel, so that's the whole screen. I move to this pixel. If my mouse now is here, I move from this place to this one, to this place, 5-1. Relative is, for example, so to make it relative, I just write R here, capital R. So what's that mean? That mean, for example, let's just write 2-1 here. What's that mean? That mean if my mouse is here. Okay, my mouse is here, and so that's R here. If I write 2-1, that means that I move from my current position. I move, so I add 2 here, so 1, 2, and I add 1 for Y. That means that I want to move here from this to this. Okay, so that's our 1, 2, 1. So let's rerun the program. So see my mouse, it's here. I will press A now. So it moves a little bit. So let's add, for example, let's make it 2010. So let's press A. Okay. So if I for example, if I move this R here, so let's see what's happened. That's mean excuse, I will press A now. So it moves to the pixel with the coordinates 2010. Okay, 20 for X and 10 for Y. Okay. So here that's the X's. Those are the X's and those are the Y's. Okay. Let's write R. Excuse me. A. So that's moved. So let me resume what I said. If I am here, if I move to, so let's write mouse move. I move to, for example, for 2-1 with the speed, for example, 0, the most speed movement, and I will write, I let this property here empty. Okay, so that means that if my mouse is here, without R in the end here, that means that I move to the pixel with the coordinates 2, 1, which is, so that's 2 and that's 1. Okay, that's mean I move from this to this. But if I add R in the end here, what does that mean? That means that from the current position of the mouse, okay, so add 2 here to X and 1 to Y. So that means that from this move to this pixel here. Okay, so that's it. I hope that you like my video, and I hope that you subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, put it in the comments below, and see you later.